time for Bart McBones to make his presence known into the world. We're
The
here to
Discreet Air
record
Boys reformed.
Saint Denis.
Yep.
And this is called this episode is called Disc Read Redemption. Actually, it's going to be something different, but it says Disc Read Redemption right up there in the corner.
All right.
All right.
Start recording us here.
Oh wow.
The Disc Read Boys was reformed. That's all I want. Okay.
This is gonna be a good test. Are we gonna do our intro and everything? We're gonna have our intro in here. This is gonna be amazing.
That sounds really nice. That sounds really nice.
I gotta make a Western version.
A discreet redemption intro.
Yeehaw!
I think I'm gonna do that next time. But for now, yeah, we'll just use this one.
Discreet error.
So guys, I need to figure out where you are in the game, or if I have to invite
I'm
you
in Saint Denis. I don't know if I should do that voice.
Yeah, you should do that voice the entire time. I'm in Saint Denis as well.
It's too hard.
It's too hard.
I'm in Saint Denis.
I'm in Saint Denis. So
I'm in Saint Denis. You better get over here.
The stamina core is empty from carrying your body around.
Hey, Gomez. Where are you at?
Over here.
Gomez. Gomez.
Have a body.
Hey, Gomez.
Hey guys, your character's voice. I don't know where you are.
Gomez.
Gomez. Oh, there you are.
Gomez.
I feel like we should liberate these horses. Okay.
Gomez.
So, how are you guys?
Well, you know, I'm all right. I'm all right.
Okay.
I'm
Also,
getting
I
up
like
on
the
this
idea of
horse-drawn
how are
carriage.
you being met with, oh shit. being met with, because I don't. Oh, hey, Lex is here. That's my person carriage. Okay. So we're here today to talk about something very specific.
are.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, where's Pasquale? We can't talk about it until we get
Yeah,
Pasquale
sure.
Barrett near
Yeah,
us.
where's my boys?
I'm trying to figure out where you guys are. Yeah.
Together.
This is a real test.
Yeah. Oh, you tackled me.
I just want it to be known that if I do go into character, it's
What's your character's name?
he's gonna have a what?
Oh,
Well,
the police are trying to bite me.
he's gonna have a
Hey, Gomez, we
Mexican
just paid off of our bounties. Don't go getting more.
I stole a horse. I stole a horse. I wasn't supposed to do that, but I did it anyway.
Gomez.
Posterity.
Gomez.
Posterity.
Hey, Gomez.
Yes, darling. Yes,
Get over.
girlfriend.
Oh no.
Hold
They're
on,
shooting.
go hide in the
They're
alley.
shooting me too. I got caught. I got caught in the crossfire.
I think the best part of this is the first 3 minutes of the episode is just this and no context. If you're listening to the recording that will eventually come out of this episode,
Right, yeah, there's going to be nothing
you're just
positive for you on the audio end.
what are they doing?
Hey,
I just wanted to also
Gomez.
preface
Gomez.
my character because I was using a Spanish accent and I might use it again. And people who hear my voice may not realize that I am Hispanic, so I don't want to get an email about using that voice.
Oh, you're appropriating your own culture?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm just appropriating my grandpa. So
Right.
So it's fine. Gomez. Where are you
What
at?
happened? What happened? What's your
Oh.
character's story? Because you're Scuzz, right? Is that your
Yeah.
beautiful lady
Is that
name?
what it says?
Well, I don't know. It just says Atticus 582 above it. So
Scuzz had scoliosis and she never got it fixed in gym class.
yeah, I don't think it got fixed a lot during this era.
that's where the name Scuzz came from. Okay, that's someone else.
Scuzz
I
never.
don't think I'm in the same
Scuzz, they
server.
never took
There's
the
my-
girls into a different gym than the boys, and then
I'm just trying to get my
their
damn groceries. Right.
Scuzz.
Hold on.
I do not believe I am in the same server as you.
Gomez. You're not in the same server as us?
I don't think so.
Let me see if we can invite you to the game. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
People are gonna
Yeah,
see
let's do
behind
that.
the scenes and see what's going on.
Gomez.
Let's see. Invite
Gomez.
everyone to game. Holy crap!
It said the posse reformed.
I
It
know.
did, yes.
I reformed the posse, but I cruised around Saint Denis and I didn't get any. I didn't see your blips anywhere. So I
Oh, I don't see your blips either.
yeah.
Gomez.
No.
Gomez.
Yeah, I don't see you either. All right, Gomez, you're like a ghost.
Gomez.
You're haunting me eternally.
Gomez, come here.
Again, welcome to the audio podcast version of this episode where you're just gonna hear this for the next.
Gomez, is that you?
Yeah, until
Gomez.
we form and we get together. If our characters aren't
Gomez.
together in game, Gomez.
Oh, that's not you.
Oh,
Gomez.
just somebody else
Just,
who looks like
just
Gomez.
another man in a red jacket, red coat, smoking a
I'm
pipe.
gonna make a quick post so everybody knows what's going on.
All right.
You doing on that there Facebook?
Oh yeah, Instagram and Facebook.
On the Facer nets.
Oh, I'm gonna do it as a story. Here we go. Watch this.
Do it. Okay. All right, are you guys excited?
No.
That's what I want to know. Okay. This is sort of like a special episode, sort of a.
Mariachi. Oh, Mochia just came and hung out with me right as I was. I don't know. Somebody just came to look at me as I was taking my going live photo for the podcast.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
It was
for
perfect
all of
timing.
the listeners, what we're doing right now is we're preparing a Red Dead posse. Where we can all hang out together, and if our characters aren't together, obviously they can't discuss movies or TV shows, and so we just need to make sure that we are appropriately within proximity of each other. Otherwise, it breaks the immersion, and I want to throw my controller at the screen.
Yeah. I mean, the important thing is that we are playing Red Dead in role-playing mode to
Right.
talk about this topic for our little.
Also, I don't know where you guys went.
I don't exist in the same universe.
Dude,
as
this
you guys.
Are we all just? Is
this
the
guy just
Red Dead
this
multiverse?
dude is the epitome of what's the ah man, what's the term when somebody comes in, like, looks in your photo
Photobomb.
photobombed? Yeah, God, I can't think at all. This man legit photobombed me.
Here we go. Let me see. I think I can just drop in on
Oh, yeah, 'cause you'll be able to join a game, right?
Gomez. Oh, I can invite you.
Gomez.
Oh, wait, no.
Well,
Gomez.
invite both of us.
Okay, I'm gonna
Invite
invite
both of
you,
us. Okay.
and then I'm gonna invite.
Oh, but I have notifications off. Let me make sure I can.
Skuzz.
You unlocked.
Oh, are you right next to me? No, but who is this man? Muchia.
Lucia? Oh,
Skuzz.
cool, okay.
Oh, Muchier.
Okay, invite. All right, you invited me. I'm on my way.
I don't see.
What's up, everyone? Doug is here watching.
Hey, hey,
Doug, we
Doug.
finally got this thing figured out. We can't wait to bring you guys some. Again, this is rudimentary high quality content because we are sort of. We had a bust of an episode on Sunday with a myriad of technical issues amongst other things.
And I'm not. This one's not going to be like crystal polished by any means.
No. This is very much.
But it's already
we're
up and
still
running,
figuring it
like-
out. Oh, it's significantly better than it was. Yeah.
Okay.
It's already up
Are
and
you
running.
appearing offline?
I am not. You're appearing offline on mine, but I actually just found you, so I'm gonna get on the back of your horse with
Okay,
you.
there's you.
Wait, I'm appearing offline on the
I don't
game.
know, I can't find you in my friend list. I know.
You
Yeah, I
are
don't
friended.
know why it does that. All right, let's see. Kellen, I'm going to invite you to the game.
How did I not get in the game?
Look, I don't make the
Look.
rules. All right, let's see. Players
Look, my
nearby.
friend, we will invite you to the
Atticus. All right, invite to session. I'm gonna invite you, Kellen. Let me see if this works.
Oh, I'm loading in, I think.
I don't
Okay.
give a I don't give a good goddamn what you're doing right now.
Gomez.
Stay in character.
It's the ghost
It's
of
like
my day.
He's like the Groot of the posse.
Yeah, but only says my name. I hate that. That's really scary. That's extra scary.
And I only speak in quotes from Princess Bride.
Inigo Montoya.
Yeah. Gomez, I do not think that word means what you think it means.
Gomez.
Gomez, you're still haunting me.
Gomez.
Here he comes.
All right, hello. Oh, you are haunting. You're a really creepy looking lady. This horse isn't long enough for
It's
the
the
three of us.
scoliosis. I didn't catch it early enough.
That's,
Get your horse.
that's my new saying. This horse ain't long enough for the three of us.
It's always me.
Okay.
Let's walk and talk. Come on.
Hello,
Alright,
everybody.
I'm
where are we
And,
going?
thank you.
Hey, I need to mail some letters.
Mail some ladders?
Yeah. Hey,
how do they package ladders back? I guess they put them on.
let me.
Oh, there's Weenie Master. Hold on, I'll get Weenie Master. You can ride with Pascal. Oh, that's well. All right.
Nobody.
You get away from my horse, Gomez.
I'll just get on this one.
All right.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to GA Retro. Welcome. Are you streaming this, Pasquale?
No, I did not have the time.
He's like,
to
I
get
know.
that going.
I'm trying to make legit content.
No worries.
I will
I'm like
not
hugging you
allow
and
this
getting rid of the shoot.
garbage
Wait,
on
shoot
my
this person.
Oh no, you just paid off, Gomez. You just
Okay,
paid.
I don't,
You just
you're
paid
my
off your
conscience,
bounty.
Like Jiminy Cricket. Constantly reminding me between right and wrong.
Oh man.
Also, you shot on top of a cart earlier and I died from.
This
a
is kind of
bridge.
fun. I'm also glad we're doing like a mini episode just to like dip our feet into spoiler or our balls into Spoiler Lake to get
Yeah.
get the feel of this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
we're
threatened a
gonna
gentleman, but he didn't follow through, so we're good.
bring my horse up to a trot.
So yeah, for everybody on my podcast Twitch stream, this is an episode of Discreet Error that we are currently recording, where I've referred to it a few times on the stream, where my buddies Pasquale and John and we record and talk about all of the nerdy things in our culture.
Yep, all of them.
Every single one. There's no stone left unturned.
That's right.
No,
baseball
but we
cards. You got it.
Yep.
I know nothing about baseball cards.
Mickey Mantle.
Uh oh.
What is this
Jose
man?
Canseco. I don't know. Should we stop him?
No, I think.
Just let it
You know
happen.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy wants to stop. him.
Gomez.
What are you trying to tell me to do? I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing.
It's reactionary. It's when I don't know what's going on.
Whoa,
Go.
you guys
Bones
getting
explores
excited
in
about
world
something.
relatives.
Uh-oh. He's gonna try
Where we
to
talk
shoot me
about
now.
Oh, shit.
pop culture. Why am I getting
You ran
shot?
over him. You ran over him with your horse.
Accidentally.
That doesn't. He's
Well,
involuntary manslaughter. All right, he's ours now.
Go ahead. And let's
Yeah, Pokemon.
get this
All right.
guy out to the weeds.
Feed him to an alligator.
Oh, that's true. Never know.
We
Yeah,
talk
so,
movies. We touch TV shows. We talk
TVs,
video
movies,
games, music.
Yep.
And this is our first little foray or outing into the Discreet Error X Red Dead Redemption,
That's
where
right.
we're going to attempt to we should set at least like one goal for ourselves to accomplish while we're recording an episode instead of just
Each need to
aimless.
trade in an alligator skin.
Like okay, yeah, something like
I mean,
there's
it'll
quests.
be anything.
Yeah, something that we need to accomplish, something to keep us focused, so we're not just roaming around aimlessly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we'll for the future, we'll set a task in Red Dead Redemption that we need to accomplish, and then we will attempt to review or talk about whatever we plan on talking about for that week in Discreet Error. And shenanigans
That's
will
really a good word.
will
Yeah.
I've got an idea.
ensue.
For tonight is we could just like take a road trip to the west.
Yeah.
Let's explore. Let's just
Yeah.
give them a tour.
Yeah,
A
let's
tour of
the old
our
house.
house.
Yep.
Place the waypoint. All right, where are we going?
Gomez, let's go.
I just put a long waypoint way out there. We can
Oh,
start following it.
Might as well.
Gomez, I'm coming.
Cruise, you know,
Gomez.
just-
I like how you're haunting me, and all I'm doing is riding the back of somebody else's horse. Okay.
Is there a way to make your
Oh.
horse automatically follow up?
Yeah, I'm trying to
so
get your
With the
mind to
cinematic
follow
mode,
you.
it'll do that.
Oh yeah.
But how do I
Hold
get
the
it to
select
just
button
follow
or whatever.
you?
Okay. I'm gonna get
I should
So
be
like
able to
a-
follow you
just,
since I'm in the posse.
just a canter. No galloping today, just a canter.
Okay, here we go. And I'm behind.
Hold
Oh no, I'm not. I'm
Oh
gonna
wait,
have
it
to
wants me
steer.
to go this way. Okay.
I'm gonna have
Alright,
to
let me
steer.
Okay,
All
let's see
right.
if it-
Well, boys, as we're
my
riding the streets of Saint Denis, which are very lovely, I might add, this time of year.
I don't like it
it's-
this time of year. This fucking sucks.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
Too many goddamn aphids eating away at my pants.
Gomez. Gomez. Gomez.
The main problem I got with this time of year is there's a lot of goddamn mosquitoes and they keep biting me.
Oh
All I'm trying to do
no.
is scratch one itch at a
No.
time, but then I get a second itch and I don't know what to do.
What about the gators?
Son of a bitch, those are like big ass mosquitoes
Yeah,
that live
eaters.
in the water.
Yeah, they're.
biting me and my tender cookies.
I want to tell you
They
something.
biting my nuts off one at a time until both
On this-
nuts are gone.
One thing you can do on this bridge is climb up to the top, and then when you're up there, nobody can see you rob 'em. Where Gomez? Where you going?
I was
I'm
gonna
not doing.
try-
Why do you keep telling me that I'm doing something
Go-
when I'm just on the
Gomez.
back of a horse?
Gomez, you're drowning my horse.
I'm not. Listen, I'm really not doing anything at all. Victim of circumstance.
Gomez, time for you to take responsibility for your actions.
Ugh.
I'm, I'm the one who chose to ride on this steed.
If that's the way you see it,
This is
That's-
God's choice, not mine.
that's the way you see it.
Anyway, the other day I threw on a little movie called The Munsters
Oh no, are we doing this in
On that-
voice the whole
on
time?
that picture box down at old Jim's shack.
Oh, I ran into the fence.
I will not be able to do that voice the entire
Yeah,
time
no,
I'm
I
talking
can't.
about this film.
So as we ride the planes, all three of us had the chance to check out the new movie for the spooky season from director Rob Zombie titled
Robert Zombie.
Robert
Yep.
L.
Yep,
Zombie.
Robert Zemeckis Zombie. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually Robert Zombert.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like that.
Which is new to Netflix platforms. I think it came out in some theaters, didn't it? Some theatrical
Yeah,
release.
Probably showed up.
They
Like,
had a
Probably
simultaneous
showed
release
up.
on
And-
Blu-ray as well.
And
so-
it is also simultaneous direct to
That's
store.
pretty impressive to really like actually release it everywhere at once. It's kind of cool
yeah, yeah.
for what it's.
This is gonna sound awful, but
Okay. Tell me.
because I legit like Clerks, but Robert Zombert made his movie more accessible to me than Kevin Smith did.
Okay.
So it one up points on that. I didn't have to go through What is
Did you have
Adam
to watch
Films again?
9 movies to get all the jokes.
well, no, just like I had to go through like a scheduling company or something, what is
Oh,
Adam
yeah.
Yeah,
Films?
you could just buy your way into the theater because I don't know how Pasquale did it. Pasquale grabbed us tickets to go see
He,
Clerks.
he snuck in. Gomez, he snuck in. Gomez,
Moral relativism.
Gomez.
Thing to do to not support the theater, or was
Hold
it
on, hold
the right
on,
thing to do to not
hold
support
on,
Kevin Smith?
boys. Hold on, hold on, hold
Hold
on,
on, hold on. Hold on, I got some grasshoppers in my pants.
hold on, boys.
Oh no.
Are you all right? Oh, you gotta blow away that bull. I'll help you from over here.
Gomez, leave that bull alone.
What were you doing with it in the first place? Am I not doing the right
It,
thing?
it had one of those.
Missed something.
It had a pesky mosquito. I was getting it off.
You're blowing it off with a gun.
The
Gomez,
American way.
don't you hurt that bull.
I shot it like 8 times already. So I'm
Oh,
really
no.
sorry.
Gomez, is it dead?
I'm dead spiritually from doing that. So, so we. I think I watched it the night that it came out. I came home from work and threw on The Munsters on was it Netflix?
Yes.
Okay. And I'll be
Gomez,
honest.
you
so
have
I
it
didn't-
easy. You don't even have to steer.
I don't have a lot of history with the Munsters. I watched it when I was a kid. I think when I was growing up with my grandparents, they watched a ton of like classic TV, and so I had a lot of exposure to it, but like I didn't retain a whole bunch. It was just stuff that was on. So I saw Addams Family, I saw Car 54, I saw the Munsters. I watched a lot of those things, but I didn't really fully attach to them. That said, I feel like there was an era in which certain TV shows, well, this is the 90s, is that era, were being turned into full-length movies, and in many cases, successfully. Because you had certain Saturday Night Live skits, or you had, the prime example and probably main comparison is going to be the Addams Family films, which set a precedent that maybe I think people were sort of hoping for when it came to bringing television into a full-length film and making it feel realized. Now, the Munsters, again, I know the actors and actresses that have been in the show, and this is sort of like they might say reboot, but that guy's hat fell off.
I shot
Very
that man's
much.
head off.
You shot his hat off. That's the good thing to do.
The
What
good-
brother Crash would have wanted.
Going to the good place.
Going to the good place, Stairway to Heaven. And watching the Munsters, obviously this is before they had the baby Eddie Munster, before other members were introduced. Grandpa had a big mustache, and I actually really liked the physical look of this film tremendously, and I think that was one of my favorite sort of strong points. But without much attachment to the Munsters in general, I think by the time I finished this movie, I wasn't like blown away. I could have died without having seen this, but also I didn't just hate it. I didn't loathe this film. I just thought, okay, it kind of ended a little bit abruptly, but as a whole, I think I was all right with just sort of like the visual universe and basically nothing more.
Yeah, I can concur that. I thought that it looked good, and when I saw the preview for the first time, my first gut reaction was like, wow, this looks like a 90s straight to DVD kids movie, or straight to VHS.
Sure.
And so I was like, so at first I was like, that seems bad, and then I'm like, well, but on the other hand, like, that's a whole thing, is like, I do have fond memories of some of that trash, and so I was like, well, maybe that's how I need to watch it. And so I did watch it with that in mind, and with that in mind, it delivered exactly how I would have expected it to look and feel. But it was well done visually, especially because I wanted it to be very
Oh no, boys. I got no wreck.
Horse wreck.
I was looking at my cell phone.
oh, that guy's holding his arm.
Yeah, he's got an injury.
Oh
Should we
boy, let's
Put him out of
check
his
him.
misery?
Put him down.
No.
Sorry,
Poor
man.
guy.
Boy,
Yeah. Can't have you telling nobody.
Well,
Put him on the back of your horse. Take him with
let's
us.
take him with us.
yeah,
He
he
wants to
can-
join.
Oh, she's strong.
she's just hoofing that guy's body right up the hill.
All right, you coming with us?
I can't lasso for the back, of
Stow.
course.
I'm gonna stow you.
But yeah, Pascal, you were saying.
Yeah, so it didn't like, it met my expectations just fine because I was expecting something super campy,
Right.
and so yeah, it is. And I mean, let's be honest, like Rob Zombie, in full disclosure, like I actually do on my film credits have House of a Thousand Corpses on that list. And he's a really cool guy. I thought that movie was pretty awesome. But it's also,
Boys,
camp
where'd you
is so-
go? Boys, I lost you. I was looking at my cell phone.
Camp is his thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I think it met my expectations in that sense, and I
Oh.
think that
Oh, boys, thank you.
and the but that was the thing. Like, I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves.
Sure.
This is just going to be a very, very spoilery conversation because number one, there's nothing to spoil really.
Yeah, spoiling the Munsters movie is actually almost a task in itself.
Yeah.
Well,
don't
I mean,
think
shall
it's
we
like-
get into spoilers pretty quick?
I guess so, because
Let me.
there's nothing that happens in the film that
I guess I can lead directly into that for my thoughts.
okay.
Sure. Yeah.
My overall
Right, so-
thoughts.
Yeah.
As I actually. Oh wait, or no, I haven't given my initial thoughts yet.
Hold on.
Your thoughts
Okay.
are spoilers.
I spoiled your thoughts. Okay, but yeah.
Like
No, wait.
at first I was like,
all
why are we starting the episode over? Forgot that it was like the spoiler. Then it all dawned on me that I was
That's what
being.
ended it. That was the end of this. Good luck, Kellen.
I actually, as a kid, like I have some pretty fond memories of like it's. I don't think it's a show that I ever actively sought out and was like, "Hey, I need to watch the Munsters." But I remember it being on TV quite a few times, and like
Yeah.
just turning it on and like getting like involved in whatever was happening with those characters. And I remember them being like
There's hijinks.
fun hijinks, yes, and I think
Yeah.
that is exactly kind of what I wrote down in on my cell phone that I was looking at when I
Oh, I see,
had
I
got
see.
into all sorts of trouble. Yes, horsing, texting, and horsing.
Around.
But like I couldn't tell you like specific storyline plots to the show, but like I remember having a
Sure.
fun time with the characters when I watched it as a kid, and I remember those characters being memorable. And for that reason, primarily, like this movie was like nails on a chalkboard to me. It was absolutely terrible. Like I was bored the entire time. Yeah, it had pretty lights, but like it was never enough to like ever draw me in the slightest. And there's some good actors in this too, trying their damnedest. I can't remember his name, but the guy who accidentally makes Eddie Munster, not Eddie, Herman, like he's in quite a few things and he's really good, and he's trying his ass off in this show.
Sure.
And it
Yeah.
it does not ever connect with me.
Voice was a lot lighter than Fred Gwynn's, and so you don't really get like.
No,
the
no,
same
I'm not.
kind
I'm
of-
not. I'm not talking about Herman Munster. I'm talking about the guy who
Doctor.
created him. Yeah, like he was.
Oh,
He was Joe
Yeah.
Chill.
I see who
He
you're
was
saying.
Joe Chill in like in Batman Begins, and he's in
Yeah,
a
I
lot
see.
of things, and he's got some chops. He can act, but like every time he was on screen, I was like, dude, calm it down a little bit. And it was even the Munsters, and I was like, you're going too far. It ain't that serious.
it's fair.
Yeah.
And I think,
But like,
yeah, most
but
people probably agree with your opinion as opposed to
Yeah.
Pascal and I.
yeah, I
Well-
think the biggest sin for me was that I just didn't have any fun with any of the characters because, for the most part, like even though one example was him trying his darndest to elevate the movie, like I think largely the performances were lifeless, and I think you were kind of going to speak to that with the Herman Munster
Mhm.
actor and character. Like I don't
Yeah.
think he brought a memorable performance, and I know it's just the Munsters, but like I was not like at all ever buying into the fact that was a Herman Munster type thing.
My favorite little element from him, and this was lightly touched upon, was that he's this comedian, and I gotta admit I really did enjoy
Boys, we're
the
getting a
scene
spooky area.
where this is kind of spooky, I did really enjoy the scene where he was in like the nightclub playing music with his band and then just telling jokes periodically. But I liked the aesthetic of that whole thing. I liked the posters on the wall, I liked the colors, and I even liked the music. There was, I think, something really fun about how that was sort of set up visually, just aesthetically, really. And it didn't have a connection to anything that made me think, oh, this is quality Munsters. I just thought this is a fun scene in a film, you know.
And that's what it was. It was just a myriad. And okay, spoilers from here on out. Do we want to redo that?
Sure, we'll do it while we help this stranger.
Yeah, let's help
Oh,
this
let's-
stranger.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna talk to him,
Dip
sir.
your balls in spoiler lake. Dip your balls in spoiler lake. In spoiler lake. Lake.
All right. Trying to figure out what this guy's. He needs a ride to town.
Well, can't ride on my horse. I got him stowaway already.
Well, I guess you could summon your horse, and I
he's
could
trying
get
to
back
rob
on
you.
Mini Master. Oh, he's trying to rob you?
Yeah.
Hold on, we're not letting this happen.
Boys, I saved your life.
Did you kill him?
Yeah.
I shot him a lot right in the chest.
That was not the brightest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
here
too
comes
bad.
his buddy. His buddy's up on the hill.
Oh my
We got ourselves
goodness.
a
We're
real
doing-
shit pickle.
Real shit pickle going down on this hill.
So as we are in a gunfight, oh gosh.
Oh.
You're messing with the discreet air, boys.
I don't like guns. Never did. Whoa. This guy, I don't know what happened, but it's romantic.
Shooting my horse.
Oh, something's biting me.
Wow,
There
there's
are
a lot.
moments in the film. So Pascal, actually, I think I saw you say something on somebody else's post that if this had been like a series, you feel like they probably could have done more with it. I think that was you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had thought about that because I was like, this feels like it wants to be a TV show, and that alone would have it would have also just explained things a little better. Which as we are in spoiler country, the ending feels like the most like they're just like, oh shit, we need to finish the movie. Like it was like
right.
it was like, what? Like, why would you?
Yeah.
And so, especially because the film spent so much time getting to where it got, and then it got to the part that everyone was expecting, and then it just ended like on the most like Deus Ex Machina, like, and here's the thing that fixes everything. And,
Right.
and it was that was really poorly done, I think. But again, it's like if it were a show, that would make a lot more sense.
I think yes, because every scene felt like it was just like a vignette of weird things, and like it wasn't even weird for the monsters. It was just felt so ham-fisted into the movie, everything, and it
Right.
wasn't
They didn't
even.
have
It
enough time
wasn't
to
even.
establish anything.
It was just random thing after random thing after random thing. Like there would be a scene of, oh no, where are you going, horse? There would be a scene of just some random character doing some random thing. Boys, my horse ran away.
My
Boys,
horse is gone, too. I don't know where the hell
Call
it
your
went.
horse back.
boys,
My
with the
horse is
with the stowaway.
something.
And then like we would never even revisit that character. It was just like some random thrown in thing. But like, and it was just moment after moment after moment of that. But like, even with the music, like I thought it was
There's a
like,
little, sort of disconnect.
I was like, who is this movie for? Because like the music was so hipstery and trendy and like rooted in other music songs.
Hmm.
And like, I'm like, well, what? Obviously, like a kid isn't gonna know anything. Like where this song is a spoof on. But then, like, the very next moment, we've got, like, or not the very next moment, but in another scene, we've got Herman Munster getting freaking plastered on Shirley Temples. And I'm just like, this is so tonally all over the place. And, like, it just
Yeah, it
doesn't
was-
make any sense to me.
A little messy.
Some-
I agree
some-
with that. Yeah.
But, like, at its core, this movie is a Munsters origin story.
Right.
And I'm like, why did we ever need to know how the Munsters came to be? And not only that, the the specifics of how the Munsters came to be were not at all interesting.
Yeah.
That's
It was
also true.
it was this man made Herman Munster, and I guess okay, maybe cool. Little kind of like that in itself is the Munster's cool, but like what's her name saw him on a TV show and wanted to be with him, so she went and met him, and then they got together, and then like they ultimately just did like domestication things until they bought their house as the finale. And I was like,
remember, like in the original show, if Grandpa had like that much animosity towards Herman.
I don't recall that, but it's been a long time since I've seen the show.
He seemed like just oddly antagonistic, because there was no real clear like enemy in this
Yeah.
film, which I guess it doesn't really need to have one if it's just sort of like situational comedy. It really is derived from a sitcom, but for the sake of a movie, like you don't really follow
yeah,
movie
well then make
format,
it
sort of
make it a sitcom, as you
a
guys
big,
said.
right, yeah, a big episode where nothing really happens, but has actually less satisfaction than
Truthfully, like
probably a regular
the
episode of the show.
the elements of this movie that is far too long, in my opinion, could have been condensed into a quick 30-45 minute episode and like the origin of the Munsters, and then like it would have been fine. But like
Yeah,
they just
I literally
drag it on and on and
Yeah.
on and on and on and
Well,
on. And like I said, they're doing just mundane day-to-day life of like human things. Like
Yeah.
sure, he's like, whoa, the funny thing is he's drinking Shirley Temples, but he thinks he's getting drunk, and I'm just like, this isn't like shenanigans that I remember getting entwined and involved with the original show. Like I remember them doing some creepy things, like quote unquote creepy monstery things, and like I was just like,
Yeah.
there's none of that here.
Yeah, and that was the thing that to get to kind of the thing people expect from them, or at least what I expected from the movie, because like the whole point of the Munsters in there's like a bear or a wolf following, so that's cool.
Bite it.
Um,
You got it.
I got it.
I'm sorry, guys. I just this all just caught up with me. The fact that like these three people are just riding around in the plains, just talking about the Munsters
Killing wolves, talking about Herman Munster.
I'm gonna
and
keep this one.
and what they
That's the way it
didn't
used to
like
be.
about the Munsters movie by
Yeah.
Rob Zombie, circa
Around the turn of
2022.
the century, this is exactly what was going on.
This is what was happening in 1912.
This is a document
The
of
Titanic
history.
on one side and the Munsters on the other.
It's weird, but yeah, the whole thing with the Munsters is, and this gets to the problem with the movie, because again, like, and I said this when I talked about it just after I saw it. I said, that like it is a bad movie. Like that's not my problem because it's exactly what I expected.
Right.
But but like the things that bothered me were like that didn't have to be bad about it, and that's what kind of I was like, because really when I got about an hour and 42 minutes or something into this like basically 2-hour film,
I think it's over
was
2
like-
hours, honestly.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
was like, hey, nothing has happened yet. What's
Yeah.
supposed to happen?
Nothing has happened yet.
It's literally nothing had happened. I mean, yes, there was like a little bit of tension on the idea that like they
The-
were gonna lose
The
house.
build up of Herman Munster being built is no joke, like 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah,
I was like, what is
And then-
happening in this
It was a
movie?
weird pacing, that's for sure.
yeah. And then their romance, which like frankly in any other movie would have been a montage, because it isn't consequential enough. Like we know they want to be together, it just kept going and going. And then again, the thing that we all expect to see in the Munsters, which is that, hey, this creepy family from God knows where moves into the suburbs and like has to figure out how to live amongst these people, which is kind of the conceit of Adam's family as well. But
Yeah.
Munsters was really very specifically like, what would happen if
Boys,
we
boys,
was a family of
boys, this
Sure.
way. This
yeah,
way,
and it
boys.
definitely feel where
Boys, this way.
are you going?
I'm going to this train.
Oh, okay. No ticket.
Well, where we're going, we don't need a ticket.
We don't need no goddamn tickets on this ride.
Kill this longhorn.
Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Uh-oh, wolves.
Oh, God. I'll
Herd of
kill these.
wolves.
The cool thing about wolves
I'm gonna
is
turn them
that-
into a murder of wolves.
is that what they call a group of wolves? All right, boys, I lost the train.
Okay. Well,
Okay. The kind altruistic leader who just lets his boys flub all the time and never calls them out.
uh-oh.
Boys,
I'm gonna fall off. Okay, we're good.
boys,
Stopped.
We gotta
it's
go
too
to this
much.
road. There's a road here.
boys, I
Doing
fell.
it, I'm doing it.
Boys, I fell down the
Goodbye.
cliff. Boys, I fell down the cliff.
The horse will dump you.
Killed by Gomez Adams. That's quite a way to put it.
Well,
Killed by my own brain.
Gomez. Gomez, where are you?
I'm on the spirit plane, my friend. Hello. Yeah, I agree with a lot of what has been discussed. You know, it didn't grate me, I think, as much as most other people. But yeah, I mean, this film had room for improvement on nearly every angle. Number one is giving it an objective. I liked the casting though. I feel like everybody, to be totally honest, I enjoyed the visual stylings of everybody, including the characters. I think I liked Grandpa's mustache. You know, Sherry Moon. Like, I think she did completely fine. Fred Gwynn.
I would
missed
agree
the
with that.
voice. I missed the voice.
Yes,
of Fred
yes.
Gwynn.
yeah.
And that was my biggest thing.
That
with Herman
was yeah.
It sounded like radically different because he looked good.
Yeah.
I think he actually visually played.
He
a very
visually
good role.
looked the part, but yeah,
Yeah.
and I
He
yes.
was a,
Like,
but just
if we're gonna- if we're-
strange and weird.
If we are going to get there, I 100% agree. The voice, I was just like, no, this man's whiny,
Yeah.
and I don't
Right, but
like.
that's part of the fun is if they're like
is,
a
like,
1940s
he is-
family that's
He's a
monsters.
monster who like
So
has
what does
that
it sound
creepy,
like?
bassy voice, like a monster.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to see
It's
like
like-
because I think that can come off as like a nitpick that's unjustified. But I think when you're playing the monsters, like your Frankenstein needs to have a deep pitched,
He needs to
voice.
be tall and bassy. He
yes,
really does. Yeah.
tall and bassy, yes.
Yeah. You know, and so like it was obviously missteps here and there, but it was certainly a lot of fun.
Kill it,
to-
kill it.
Oh, you know, that's sad.
That
gonna
was
toss it off
sad.
the
There's
cliff
no
for you.
reason to kill a little lizard.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
skin it. We're just gonna toss this boy.
The wolves were asking for it.
You ready?
Get it?
Later. All right. So
What if it blew up like a bomb?
they just shove C4 in its asshole. First time chat. PS4. No, we are playing on our Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are Xboxing it.
Yep, Xbox boys right now.
Yeah.
I really like this Discreet Redemption title we have on our screens.
Looks nice.
Yeah. Hey, thanks.
Thanks for making that.
Also, sure. We might not have time to get into this one because I don't even know if everybody's seen it. Maybe we can save this for another like short episode. But in terms of something that's classic being brought back, did either of you guys watch Hocus Pocus 2?
I haven't
did.
seen Hocus Pocus 1, honestly.
Oh,
Okay, no worries.
It's
we'll
on my
discuss
list
that,
of
I think,
shame.
on another time. It's a fun film, but like I've seen it twice. I saw it once when it came out, and then I saw it once a couple of years back for movie night at the shop. So I don't have a lot of attachment to it. Also, I like them just running behind your horse.
As am I.
Yeah.
We've got Sace just
What's
walking
Even
with
better
the.
too is like you just have like a wolf corpse on your
Yeah, and then us just
Yeah,
trying
sorry,
to keep
guys, you
up.
know, I've-
Yeah,
There
we are
ain't
secondary citizens in your
ain't
posse,
room
in your
enough.
kingdom.
Ain't room enough. I got a dead dog.
Sace, you need us to do anything, Sace? We're here.
What do you got for us, boss?
Yeah,
Whatever
go
you
look at
say.
that thing.
We'll die for you, Sace.
We've made it out west.
Oh, is
We
this
did it.
West?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Retro
do want to
cactus.
watch the. I do want to watch the original. For sure
Yeah, you
at
should
some
check it out. I
point.
think it is very sort of cult
Well,
classic, you know.
and it's yes, it's a very like yeah, cult classic, and I think it's a cultural type thing.
Yeah.
It is, yeah, 90s zeitgeist kind of thing.
Right, right.
Yeah. It exists in there's this thing like, so Hocus Pocus 1 actually came out a little late for me to get
Yeah.
into, really. I was I think in like 8th grade by the time it came out, and maybe even 9th. I think I might have been in high school. And so, by then I was like super into horror movies and all this, so like, but
Disney wasn't doing it for you.
yeah, but I have a younger brother who was like 10 or 11 when it came out. So I did see it. And so there's this weird nostalgia I have about terrible 90s kids movies that I saw just
Totally.
because I have a little brother, and like I don't know if I've even seen a lot of them all the way through, but I still kind of have this fondness for them. Like I remember distinct ones like the Three Ninjas movies and the movie Blank Check. Just stuff
Also,
like
Kelly, your
that.
keyboard sounds like thunder.
Yeah.
I just realized that this entire time I was playing under the head of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2.
Oh, well,
This is the secret level.
this is the Ultimate Alliance.
So I
Yeah.
figured for like the last 5 minutes, boys, where are you?
Is
Boys,
Juggernaut's fault. Yeah.
boys.
there anything to do in this town?
In Red Dead 1. In Red Dead 1
Yeah.
now.
I remember this one from Red Dead.
Yeah, I plan on checking that out. I will say as kind of a minor, well, things we're going to be talking about coming up. Vengeance. I think we're planning on talking about the film
Doing a full
Vengeance.
episode.
Probably Sunday. We'll get caught up on things. Spoiler: I feel that She-Hulk should have probably started wrapping it up a couple episodes ago. Yeah, I'm falling off the She-Hulk train, guys.
Oh yeah, I think I like that it's one episode a week because it allows me to not feel like I need a lot from it.
Yeah, but like this last one, I was just like, all right, we're running out of material here.
That's fair. I liked this episode, I think.
I was supremely scared this last episode because She-Hulk is sort of like the feel-good Marvel IP, and because like the stakes are never super high, and I like that. I'm like, oh god, it's the Ted Lasso of the Marvel universe. Like it doesn't have to be like bad feeling all the time, and I don't have to be like dreading like what's going to happen. And so I kind of like that it's a little more episodic, and like things just sort of wrap up and it's not like a big deal.
A little more
I
self-contained each episode.
I got very nervous about this episode because I'm like, oh
Boys.
man, like I really
Boys, I'm by the
really
dead.
like-
Boys, I'm by the dead. Where are you, boys?
we're way out.
I like
here.
the fact
I'm
that
running.
I like the fact that the moment I changed up my title away from Marvel oriented stuff, we start talking about a Marvel show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to be somewhere here. Yeah.
But yeah, like there's just a quick thought. Like, I think
Yeah.
we can discuss more. There's definitely a lot of cool things that I'm getting excited to discuss. I know Michael Clayton is a running joke with us,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I think it's time we maybe watch Michael Clayton because Andor is by the creator of Michael Clayton, and I learned that Rogue One was heavily ghost directed by the director of Michael Clayton.
It was directed by Michael Clayton himself.
Michael Clayton directed it, yeah.
I'm
So,
starting some trouble. Hold on. I'm starting trouble.
Oh, I just fell.
boys, I don't know where you're at. I'm with the dead. I'm with the
Look at your
dead.
goddamn map.
Oh shit! What happened?
Are you the blue
shot-
moon?
I'm sorry. I started shooting.
Oh,
these
that guy
guys.
just killed me.
Are you the blue
I
moon?
died of my injuries.
I just got killed. I don't know.
Sorry.
Look on the map.
Are you in the town?
No, we're
No,
way
we
outside
went
of the
through
town.
town.
Holy cow.
South. Yeah,
Did those guys already bounce? Why were they attacking us?
because I shot one of them in the head.
Oh,
Sorry.
well, I guess that would make sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. Sorry
Now I
about
don't
that.
feel so bad about getting killed.
Boys, boys,
Hold on, I'm running towards you, Kellen.
the plague.
The plague's getting me.
The plague.
My arm's got fucking gangrene all over it.
It's in this town.
The plague? Are you the plague?
Yeah, her name's,
Self-assigned type.
her name is Scuzz.
Scuzz, yeah.
It's guzzing it up.
I'm the disease and there is no cure.
Boys, you want to see the dead?
Yeah,
Come with me.
okay, I'm coming. Don't worry. Let me get on that beautiful horse of
Let's,
yours.
let's. I'll show you the dead.
I'll show you the day.
All right, what did I miss?
Diagnosis dead. Does that sound familiar?
Cowboy TV.
Do you remember pitching a TV show called Diagnosis Dead?
I remember it.
This just remembered. I just watched that tonight, by the way. It made me laugh.
Is this? Oh my god.
Where did the dead go? Oh, there's more dead over here.
There's more dead.
Oh yes, this is the deads I found.
The deads.
Oh,
The 3 deads in a row.
This is just
Let me
how
at
they,
'em.
that's how they did things back then.
Come here, good boy. I'll take you to church.
Everybody grab a dead.
There you go. Oh,
Time to do our part.
that's right.
What? I just it got stuck. That was really cool. All right, now I need to.
Hold the drop button and you'll toss him.
The heck, my
All
dude
right.
keeps posing after I.
Everybody. You got that one, Cease?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch. See if it does it again when I stand right here. Watch what my body does. It might not do it.
Look good to me, Cease.
Look good to me too.
I like saluted at the end though. I don't know if you see that on your.
Strange.
Watch, I'm gonna try it again. Like, watch my character and see if I do a salute at the end, or if maybe that's just an animation I'm getting. Oh, I didn't do it that time. God damn it.
Shit,
Oh
goddamn
no,
it.
Cease, I think the dead scratched you. The dead scratched your cheeks, dead. Cease.
I'm going into first person so I can watch you guys a little more
See
carefully.
if I can
All
do
right,
this again.
watch this.
I really want to see if this will happen.
They're charging
again.
me 75 cents to keep up a stable I'm not even using.
Hey, come on.
I'll throw this one in.
Well, I stopped doing it, so whatever.
All right, we did our part.
Hold on, I'm
Gomez,
getting a transplant.
Gomez, where you go?
Wait,
Gomez, where you going with that dead?
for old man time, I'm putting him over here. This is where I'm going.
Oh my God, Cease, what are you? Cease, what are you doing?
You
Cease,
done me dirty.
Cease,
I shouldn't quite believe this is
Cease, you are the best. Oh no, this woman need help.
Ma'am, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll come with you.
What are you doing?
Hey, lady,
Oh, no.
want to see a dead body?
No. Oh no.
Gomez,
Shot her
did you?
butthole like 3 times.
Gomez, you shot that poor woman.
She wasn't poor. She's rich with the Lord now.
Oh man.
Oh man.
All right, ma'am, hold still. Thanks.
No,
I did a cool
you go.
pose. I like dabbed or something.
Oh, this guy's trying to kill me.
Run over a man with your horse,
I think he might be drunk.
sir.
I'm turning into an evil person. Uh-oh.
I'm turning into an evil person.
I'm not trying to be that guy.
Gomez, tackle him.
Don't worry, I got him. Run over him. Run over him.
Hard enough being a Mexican American in this
You're kicking him in the head.
turn of the century.
Jesus Christ.
Whoops.
Oh.
My
Oh no.
Sorry.
yes.
The hinges are
Give this
coming
man a warning
undone.
shot. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
sir.
everything's not working.
Let me
Okay.
borrow your hat.
All right. Let's do our final duty and take this man to his grave, and we'll call it a successful. What's this man doing?
All I want to do is use my fist, but I keep. Oh. Doing your due
I don't
diligence.
know what this guy wants with me. We were just shooting, man. Oh, poor guy. Oh, this is just getting worse. This is getting worse.
This
by
is
the
the
Stop.
epic climax of Disc Rid Redemption.
He's still shooting while I'm dragging him.
It's a brave man, I'll tell you that much.
Gomez, you okay?
I'm trying to say what wants me to give up, but I'm
Go.
not
Let
like
me do
that.
this.
Gomez,
Please help me.
I'm gonna help you.
What if you revived me? Give me some of that revivifying potion.
I got you, Gomez. Oh no, Gomez.
Don't worry.
Okay, now he's running away from me. That's fine. You can go.
We gotta clear out this town. There's too many
This-
sheriffs here.
This town is cursed.
Cursed? Are we the curse? who's cursing it?
We were the curse all along.
There's some goddamn wizard on the loose. Please help me. I'm
Oh,
turning
man.
into a bad guy.
The man is caught by his horse.
When the man comes around, please help me. I'm over here. Look to your right, please.
Gomez, how'd you do that?
Please, I let the man put a bullet inside my body.
Gomez died.
Yes, I got him.
I'm gonna pick him up and put him in his grave.
I'm gonna watch you put me in the grave.
Yo, 40 cents in
I
this
want to see you
town.
do it. I want to see it happen.
Gomez,
Hold on,
It's-
I'm coming.
hold on, this man's shooting me.
Hold on. There I am.
Wow, this is
God damn, this is creepy.
you're watching yourself you're watching yourself be laid to rest, Gomez.
That's right. Thank you for treating me like the Lord would.
Here we go. Oh no, our bodies are no longer there. If they're not
Vindication.
there, then that means they're alive.
They must have come back. To
We
take
better-
what's rightfully theirs.
We better go kill him.
This horse is a buck and I better go tame him. Oh, he's
Gotta
taking a fucking shit.
Oh, careful, Gomez, there's a man shooting.
I'm just a bystander at this point. I got nothing to do with this war.
You died twice for this war, Gomez. What are you
Twice
talking
for
about?
this war, gave my body twice for this country.
Oh, here's a man.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, we're walking like those people in that Tombstone movie
I'm
where
gonna
they
nod
took
my
out
head.
the. We're Tombstone too, boys.
Remember that line in the movie Tombstone where he said, I am Tombstone.
It's me, Tombstone.
Derek Tombstone.
I'm Eric Tombstone, and I'm gonna
My
stand in
name
front of
is-
your grave.
Oh, there's a man.
Tombstone.
Oh, 80
You know that
cents.
the Munsters had some work to be done.
Like this town.
Like this town, yeah, exactly. This town represents the Munsters, and we're here to clean it up.
The epic climax is the Munsters.
If the Munsters had a shootout in town with like 10 different sheriffs from surrounding villages,
Holy moly. Oh, now I'm wanted. Well, now I'm wanted. My mic fell down. I bumped it. And I accidentally hogtied the sheriff. Well, I didn't accidentally.
You're just now wanted. I'm 90 cents wanted.
I'm wanted by proxy. All right, I'm gonna get on one of these horses, and I'm gonna take off.
Oh boy.
Are we
Yeah,
riding?
We know how this goes.
Are we riding out?
I'm
Yeah.
trying, but these horses are stuck.
Well, why do we want stuck horses?
Here,
Oh,
there you go. I gave you the reins.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Come on,
Killed-
horse. God.
Killed by Dale Lawman.
Did you say come on, dorks?
No, I said, come on, horse.
Oh, horse.
Oh, God. Had my
All right,
gun
boys.
out.
Horse. Is that your horse?
It is. It is past midnight here. I think we had it for a mini episode. We just recorded for an hour, over an hour. We made a full length episode.
Yep.
That's
Uh,
it.
It was
That's
beautiful.
it. The monsters. I'm just gonna let myself die in the grass.
When we were like,
Oh,
when we were like, yeah, there's not a whole lot to talk about with the Munsters, and we just spent more time on the Munsters than we did on a lot of things.
Yeah. Well, we also watched our Cowboys die over and over.
Yeah.
I died.
So, yeah, it's on Netflix. There's not a lot of consequence to going and seeing it. This is one of those films I might not necessarily recommend. Make your way to the theater and pay $12. But I guess if you're paying $12 a month already and you have other films like,
If you're like, if you're searching for something to watch because you don't feel like you have anything to watch,
yeah,
sure, put it on. But
can't
I feel
guarantee
like
you're gonna this
I
film.
feel like in this day and age where there is no shortage of good stuff coming out, like don't
You-
waste
you
your
have
time
better
if you feel like you're backed up on content that you need to
Yeah.
catch up on. Spend your time catching up on that content.
yeah, watch anything else. Yeah, yeah. I
But
didn't
if-
hate it, but I feel like this is not going to resonate with the majority of people. A
Yeah.
TV show was probably a better way to go if they decide to like revisit this at all.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't, I wouldn't say it's good, but I didn't, it's hard to explain.
Yeah.
It's fine. It was fine. But it was fine in a sense that like I literally expected nothing and got nothing. So it was like you knew what that's what it is. It's the what is it, the parable of the snake, where the lady finds the rattlesnake and nurses it back to health, and then it bites her, and she's like,
right.
"Why'd you do that?" And he's all, "You knew I was a snake." And,
That's right. Art McBones, I'm gonna bite you.
Yeah, so that's what it is. Like you know exactly what you're gonna watch if you've seen the preview. And you get exactly that.
Oh,
So,
I think so.
That's
I think so.
That's ridiculous.
The Munsters is gonna bite you. So, I want to thank you boys for watching the film, for discussing it.
You knew I was gonna bite you.
You knew I was gonna bite you. That's what Bart says every time he walks into the saloon.
listen,
Kellen, that got you.
Oh my god.
all right.
Anyway, I appreciate talking with you boys, and I appreciate playing this game with you boys.
Oh, I can't
And,
wait to do this again. Are
me
we
too.
are we gonna do this format again on Sunday?
We could always like sort of save this for a special kind of thing. It's hard to say. I don't know, but
We will decide. It may become a regular. It may become a Patreon. We should plug the Patreon actually.
yeah, get a couple things to plug.
We have a Patreon now.
What?
And if you feel ever so kindly to donate to that Patreon, what I'm forgetting, I'm blanking because I can't remember what the Patreon is.
It's patreon.com/disc read error.
Not bad at all. I'm still caught up on. You knew I was gonna bite you.
You're thinking. You're deep in it now.
I lost it for a moment there. Yes, we have a Patreon. Patreon.com/disc read error, where we're going to be putting out specific content, maybe just like this content that we did tonight. This one will be released as a regular episode. but it is out there, and there will be I believe it is tiered.
Yeah.
For the month. And so yeah, if you want to support the show, a good way to do that is through the Patreon. So every little bit helps, and we appreciate it.
Yep, absolutely. And also, if you guys get a chance, go check out. There's a handful of things. I've been actually working on some new endeavors, which include, so we've got, Gamers Anonymous, my shop, and New Game Plus, my gaming zone hangout. But I did just launch a new clothing store the other day on Etsy, which is etsy.com/augbanaubois or something. I don't even know how to say it. OWG. Let me look this up. I don't even. It's abstract, so I have to double check the spelling because I don't even remember it. It is OWGBABOUNUA. Okay. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It was a AI generated phrase that was trying to reclaim cowabunga, and that's what it came up with. So I just left it because it made me laugh too much. And go check out stupid T-shirts and stuff that we sell. You can also find me on Instagram at Birdgas, and that's really the only thing I use besides Facebook at this point. So let's go ahead and we'll just plug that. Oh, twitch.tv/GA Retro, which is where we're streaming from this evening as well.
And I am currently streaming from twitch.tv/Atticus582, ATTICUS582. I am streaming daily, and I am playing through 100 Marvel games. And I don't think since the last time we talked, I shared that I have now crossed over into the second half of the list. I have crossed 50. I finished up Marvel's Avengers, finished up the game 50, which was Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which are not 2, 1. Which, holy smokes, I understand why so many people love Marvel vs. Capcom. I had trouble with every single game before Marvel vs. Capcom, but I did not want to stop playing Marvel vs. Capcom, even though Onslaught at the very end is very cheap. But I still felt like I was having so much fun fighting him.
Yeah. He's right. Yeah, that game is really a work of art.
It is so good. Whereas, like, every single one prior to that, I was like, I can't get into Capcom fighting games.
Sure.
But yeah, I had a blast. And that was game 50, and I finished that. And I also finished up Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions yesterday. So I'm on actually game number 52, which is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2.
Very good.
And I will be picking that up and playing that again tomorrow. Having a blast. And like I said, I do that daily, Monday through Thursday, and a weekend day.
Perfect.
So check me out.
Perfect.
Awesome.
I'll check you out. Pascal, what do we got?
And you can check me out at twitch.tv/Seisix, SEISIX. I'm still, my streams have picked up a little bit more, but I'm still a little sporadic, but I'm aiming to try to do every Monday night. And I've been working through Sega, just did a Master System game, just did a Genesis game that I think I even mentioned on the last episode because it's been a couple weeks, but I'm going to just kind of bounce between systems. I'm going to probably do a Sega CD game next, and just kind of make my way through and then circle back and do it all over again, just to kind of give everyone an idea of the weird and interesting games that Sega had, 30 years ago, even more.
Sure.
So, I mean, Master System, we're down the barrel of like 37 years or something now, so it's
Oh yeah
pretty wild. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. Twitch TV, Seisix, SEISIX.
Very good. Very good. Thank you, boys, for doing this. This was silly and fun, and I'm really glad that even if it was, just a weird, silly sort of experimental intro to this style
for an experimental stream, I think it was very good.
Yeah, me too. I had a great time. Just playing this with you guys, doing nothing was terrific.
So. I appreciate that, like, even if it is audio version, you can still understand that we're talking about monsters, but there's a little extra that if you don't, like...
You have to use your imagination. I think I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was very much a fun thing. So,
Very good. Very good. Very good.
um,
Okay. Well, great. I think that does it.
well,
That'll
boys,
do.
I'm gonna go ahead and
So
raid a
your
camp.
homework, if you're listening to this, is to watch Hocus Pocus 1 and 2, and then listen to us talk about it later. So
That's the listeners' home. That's the
that's
listeners.
the listeners' homework. Yeah, you guys can do it if you want to, unless you want to talk about it completely uninformed, which is also fine.
I will. Don't
I've
think
written
that.
whole
Don't
stories based off
don't
of
think
things I
that's
don't know.
below me.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well. It'd be like having like an AI discuss something based off of limited knowledge.
Yep.
Perfect.
All right, boys. Well,
Okay.
All right.
thank you very much.
Thank you
Love
guys
you.
so much. I appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.
All righty.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
This Green Error.
Sweet.